Reality serves as a mirror, reflecting our inner thoughts and emotions. Embrace the truth in the mirror, for it paves the way toward a more authentic existence.
There is a way to overwrite your story, overwrite your reality. If your reality is no good, full of anger, full of hostile experiences around, all of this going on, and you see that's happening. That means you got also that in you. You are like a mirror. Those impressions inside present you reality which is outside. But there is a way to override this reality, change it. Sometimes it is instant process when we can come back to that pureness, to that stillness, to that love inside. Christians call it newborn. And sometimes this is long way of suffering and changing that reality, changing those impurities inside. How this happening? When you suffer enough, or when you are wise and you ask for that in your heart, for change, for coming back to your love, to pureness, to that peace, then existence can switch that thing inside of you, and you will start changing, and existence will give you activity, tools inside, like open that space so you can investigate that space, you can look into that space, feel that space, and existence can give you that activity. It can be a religious path, or can be any other activity which simply, when you, by doing this, you will keep instilling your heart center, that space inside. It probably will take years to just cleanse that space from all those dirty things, because dirtiness of those things, those impurities, those stains inside dictates how your reality looks like. If you got lots of anger, lots of dirty energies, habits, those distorted feelings, emotions inside, then your reality will be presenting you all of that, and it will be reacting the same to you. So existence will have no choice, give you those things, so you will have chance to face them, some of them. But there is no really way to face it without reality, without God, existence, Allah, because He can give you that tool, that spark inside, that stillness, that love, which will be able to face that. You done this from the level, from yourself, from your egoic mind. There is no way to undo it the same way which you did this, because you only will be fighting with that. You see angry person before you, you simply have this energy inside of you which is fighting, want only fight. So to stop this, to erase this, to remove it, to decrease that energy, you need to employ some different kind of energy, spiritual energy, from your heart, from your stillness, from your, they call it ruh in Arabic, heart center, they call it soul, they call it. This is inside of us. And there are different approaches to that, different ways how to do it. Usually that stillness have to be investigated. You have to feel that inside. You have to do things with that. You have to face things with that. And slowly that reality overwrite itself. You basically overwriting your own mindset, which was corrupted. And together with this, you overwriting reality. Your reality at the beginning could be very hostile, full of angry people around, nasty, grey, depressive, and on and on and on. I've seen whole spectrum of that. I start from really bottom zero. I've been attacked on the street, whatever. I had this in my own mindset. Many hostile experiences on the way it goes. Many. But I was very determined to change myself. I could not bear anymore that suffering, that pain. I knew life can be different. I remember the pure version of myself. How life was good, tasty, peaceful, abundant. When you are on the bottom, when you are in that destroyed mind, hell, life not providing, all doors are closed. Nothing happening in your life, just them hostile experiences. Because reality simply, God, Allah, existence give you this back. You have to face this. But you cannot face this from the same level you did this. You have to like employ that ruh, that soul inside given by God in order to face it. And relax and really learn. Existence will teach you how to face those things. Usually it's have to be done without really anger, without fight with that. You have to be peaceful. How, you say? How I can be peaceful where I am full of anger? When that energy want to fight? It is step by step. It is not easy process. It is horrifically hard process to do it. But when you will be stubborn on that way, persistent, then everything is possible. You may override that mind. You may erase that hostile energy from yourself. Actually, existence will do it. But you have to do those steps. You have to keep doing. You have to keep praying, meditating, keep investigating, looking inside. That's your work. You have to do it. You break yourself. You have to undo yourself. But with help of existence, help of that inner spark, that inner dimension. Just face your darkness. Lighten up your dark spaces inside, which you yourself contaminated. It may take years, it might be instant. Existence have planned for you. If you complicated your mind very badly, then perhaps instant way is not possible for you. But that love, that stillness, that spark is inside of you, even in your deepest darkness. When I was in the deepest darkness, I remember that voice in me. Voice which said to me, you hurt another human being. And I asked myself question, what that was. I was in the middle of the big fight. I was not always guilty of those, but simply you creating, by fighting, by arguing, by doing all them nasty things, you creating that hostile energy inside of you, which want to fight, which want to perpetuate your suffering, and that fighting, destroying you. That this is so-called this Satan devil. Once you fell off in that pit, that swamp, it want to pull you in. It will be. Because this is how this works. And it don't want to be lightened up. It don't want to be removed, erased. It will fight. Later on you discover when you get that spark from God, it will be fighting with you. Your own mindset will be acting against you, fighting to not be recognized, to not be lightened up, to not be improved, and so on. But there are techniques and ways, prayers, meditations, scriptures, where you simply instilling your mind, when you're coming back to that stillness, to that love, to that peace, tranquility inside, so you can observe that darkness, observe those heavy dark clouds inside. There is a way to overwrite your reality, to change your reality, to improve your reality, upgrade. So all of this will function well and you feel well. Because when you are in that bottom of pit, you're full of illnesses, full of that corruption. That corruption will be causing your illnesses, different problems in the body, different problems in the mind, mental illnesses, health illnesses, physical health illnesses, and so on. Lack of energy, simply dysfunction. Like Eckhart Tolle said, your mind at some point of time will be dysfunctional. It is like structure of the mind is distorted. This mind don't function anymore well. It have to be cleansed. It have to be like erased, polished. Exchange energy of that have to be exchanged into spiritual energy. That material energy have to be spiritual energy. Salam alaikum.